So this style is my Bantu knots. This is the result, and the style, or actually rather the technique, was inspired by Curly by Nature 21. I thought she did a really good job. That's on YouTube, and you can just check out her technique as well. So this I really liked because I thought the curl pattern was really good, really defined, and I'll show you how I did it. So first I used the Elucent shampoo. That's the Moisture Balance shampoo. I love that. It's really inexpensive. You can get it online at curlmart.com. I started with wet hair, and I also used the Enjoy leave-in, and that's the Karen's Body Beautiful leave-in conditioner. So the first was in the black jar. That's the Karen Body Beautiful leave-in conditioner. The second is the Enjoy, and that's the luxury conditioner. So that was the one in the white bottle. So this is my Bantu knot. Those are my knots on that side, so I just did that one. But let's talk about the products. So I already introduced the shampoo and conditioner. The things in the middle are the styling products. That's the Eco Styler Olive Oil Gel. I love it. I was surprised that I liked it so much, but it's cheap. You can get it at Sally's or Walgreens. It's really cool. The next is the Aloe Whipped Butter Gel. That I had to order online. You can either go to the Camille Rose website or curlmart.com. Both are really great. So that right there is my hair blow dried. I haven't put any, other than blow drying it with the paddle brush, I haven't put any additional heat to it. So I usually don't blow dry my hair much at all. I probably should get my ends trimmed, but I'm not worrying about that today. So I'm just parting my hair into sections now, and they're pretty random. I just try to get, squares in my head and, just go from there. I am mixing like a fingertip amount of both the Eco Styler gel and that Camille Rose whipped aloe butter gel. I love both of those products because they do not make your hair hard, even though they have like the term gel in it, and I think you think of like hard sideburns and the S-curl when you hear like the word gel, but it's really good. It doesn't make your hair hard, and I just put a little bit of that aloe butter gel at the ends of my hair just to keep it from being so dry. And right now what I'm doing is I'm just twisting and twisting around, and I'm just slowly twisting until the hair will naturally coil up and begin to create that Bantu knot. So hopefully you can just kind of see what I'm doing there, and you just twist it. One suggestion that I heard on the YouTube video was not to make it very tight. One thing I will say is I agree, don't make it too tight, but the firmer you make it, the better you are with, and that's the product, again, the butter gel. But the tighter or the firmer you make it, the easier it is to just kind of tuck the ends under there. If you don't do that, then you might need to use a pin. For me, it's easier to tuck the ends because then I have a more defined curl all the way down to the end of my hair. But you don't want it to be so tight that it's uncomfortable. So I'm just going to do that again with the coils, and I just want to make sure I work the product all the way through. So I just kind of comb it through and even use the paddle brush to brush it through. Ooh, ends look crazy, but we're going to worry about that next time. So again, just twist and twist, and that's kind of like a flat twisting technique. And you just kind of twist it all the way down and just twirl it around your finger. And then as you can see, the more you twist and you kind of bend it at the root, it'll start to coil itself. And you just want to twist it all the way around, all the way around, around, and tuck. Okay, there you go. You see it? I'm just going to keep on doing that. Almost done there. You got it. Just keep swimming, keep swimming, 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 swimming. Okay. Alright, so here we go. And again, that's just kind of a mix of the Eco Styler gel and that Camille Rose Aloe Whipped Butter Gel. I love both of those products. I think I ended up with about 10 to 12 Bantu knots all over my head, and you can do these whatever size you want. Ultimately, it's whatever size you decide to come out with, that'll kind of determine the shape of the wave or the pattern or the amount of curls that you have in your head. So it's all up to you. We're all done. And this is basically how you want it to look. Again, if you have a specific style in mind or a certain way, you should part your hair the way you want it to go. But that's the Bantu knots. I hope you can see that fairly well. And I just went to sleep. I didn't even sit under the dryer, honestly. Other people do. I didn't. But I'm getting ready and we're all set for the next morning, and we're taking them out and we're walking. So I'm just uncoiling the knot. You don't want to pull or tug too much. You just kind of want to uncoil in the opposite direction in which you did twist it. So here's a closer look right here. And I just want to kind of loosen it up because remember I tucked it at the base. And I just pulled it from under there and again twist it opposite the way. And you can see the curl pattern right there. So you see like the kind of springy spoilies there. You just kind of, and it should just really easily come loose. And you wind it in the opposite direction. Wind it up. Wind your waist. And we're almost done. So you just want to take them all out. And I definitely want to say exercise patience. Now this shouldn't take you too long, but if you like rush your hands through or you caught yourself like trying to comb it out, it can cause it to be fizzy, especially if it's not dry. You do want to give it time to dry again. So another really good suggestion and a call out was not to put a lot of product in. You don't want to oversaturate your hair with product at all. Like a little bit does go a long way, I think, regardless of whatever styling product you decide to use. So again, don't use too much. You do want to make sure it's all through there, but don't use too much, and also exercise a little bit of patience when you're taking your hair out. So give yourself at least 10 to 15 minutes to really get this, 15 to give it get it the way that you like it. So you just kind of want to, you know, almost as if you're taking out kind of Shirley Temple curls. But if you haven't done that before, again, just basically the rule of thumb, just be patient, take your time, it'll be okay. All right, but it will not be okay if you run your hands through your hair, because then you will run around looking like a scarecrow, and that is not attractive. Gotta put my glasses on. I can see the future in these glasses. No, I'm just kidding, but they are medicated. So I figured you gotta have bifocals. You might as well make them cool. And you just want to pull each individual curl out. Sometimes, you know, they don't all come out perfect. But again, you know, you gotta love it anyway. And this is basically it. It's basically the style. And first time out the gate, I cannot say that I'm mad. I really like it actually. So again, thank you Naturally Curly 21. So blow drying the hair, I think, definitely helped. That's a big step. I didn't show myself doing that, but it definitely did help to kind of, you know, really define those curls and make them smooth. And you just kind of want to make sure you are blending in the parts. You don't want to walk around with big parts in your hair either. No one needs to know how it got done. They just need to know that you are fabulous today, honey. And for more, you can find me on Instagram at AmberAlertForYou. And you can also check me out online at www.magnificentlyobsessed.com.